the recording. What's up, you guys? I'm Lakeisha Michelle. Thank you for coming and showing up diligently. And listen, I'm not gonna be here all night. I want to give you guys some bombs. Get your pin emojis. Can I see some emojis? Even if it's not a pin, you know, like the fire emoji. Drop me an emoji in the chat if you came to learn. Let me know. Also, the number one reason why you're here. Why'd you show up? Why'd you show up? I want to know what's the number one reason why you are here. Why did you show up right now? If you're showing up again, tell me why you've been like. What did you learn? Give me talk to me. If you knew, why you here? If you old, if you were coming the last 2 days, let me know why you're back. What did you learn? What's happening for you? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. I am so excited to give you guys keys. I'm gonna be sweet and to the point, and it's all about how to get paid for what you know. All about how to get paid for what you know. So let's see in the chat what you guys are saying. Let's see. Tired of going in circles. I know that's right. Tammy Henderson referred you. Oh, I love it, my TT, my auntie. I'm here to learn new skills and tools to get my best. I love it. What's up, Don, Cynthia, Stephanie, hello. All right, so I see the emojis coming in. Time to level up, yes. What's up, Don? Okay, so here we go. Y'all know how everybody be like coming in late. I'm gonna get right into it. So I've talked to you about a lot over the last few days. If you missed that, I'm gonna send a link with the replays. Listen, those replays are jam-packed and you will not have access to them forever. They go inside of the bonus area for this course. But let me tell you guys what's amazing is the fact that you have the opportunity to take notes and to format this stuff and take real action. You know, I used to hate coming to stuff and it's like, it wasn't like I can go do this tomorrow. Like I've given you guys a lot of information that you can Google on your own. Listen, I spent hours and years, nights, early mornings, all of the in between studying and trying to figure it out, trying to reverse engineer everything I know instead of just hiring somebody. And when I finally realized the power in hiring someone, it's more powerful than you can ever imagine because there are things that I just finally didn't understand. There were chains that I didn't break until I paid to be in a room that had nothing to do with the class. That's just the way that it works. And then also, and they gave me templates, like go do this. And what I realized the biggest lesson is that if you don't give yourself permission and you don't take action, it doesn't matter how many classes you take. So I really pray that the information that I give you, you take action. So we've been talking about the ability to get paid for what you know. Okay, what does that mean? Remember, I talk about how to take what you already know and turn it into products. You can make a six-figure empire with what you know. How did I do this? For example, if you have a skill set, my background's in cosmetology, hair and makeup. I took doing hair and I taught short hair. I took doing hair and making six figures and taught other hairdressers how to market and sell themselves, how to make videos, how to make websites. I literally broke down my skills. Can you break down what you do every day with ease? Some of you guys are mothers. You can come up with a system on how to be a successful mother. You can say, what is success? Your kids are well behaved, you have a great relationship with them, and you have ease and flow, you still have free time, yada, yada. If you've mastered, cracked that code, there's a class that you can sell. Trust me, I see plenty of mommies out selling all kind of stuff. You could be a mother that side hustles on eBay. My friend makes thousands of dollars each month on eBay and she has 4 kids. I'm like, yo, that's a class. You know how many mothers would want to make $2,000 at least on eBay every month to help them with their household income? You take your skill set and you turn it into an information product. Now, an information product, there are so many types. The list goes on, and I've been showing you on each call. Let me find, where it is. I've shown you on each call. I'll just give you guys the replay on each call about what types of information products there are. If you've been on, let me know. I love that there is a class in you. I love it. Bianca takes the best notes, by the way. If you've been on this call for the last couple of nights, give me a couple examples of an information product. Give me, my camera's blurry. Give me a couple of examples of an information product. Let me fix that. Give me a couple of examples of an information product. Hold on. Look, you guys, you didn't have to be perfect. Boom. Okay, I see courses. So this is where you got to get better at being specific. What type of courses? This is what I want you guys to learn from me. I gave you a list of types of courses. So for example, Bianca says PDF. Great, that's an information product. A PDF, which can be a workbook. I see audiobook, perfect. A podcast is an information product. A webinar, great. That's perfect, Don. An ebook, Charlotte says. Give me more. Give me more. I want your brain to be knowing how to turn. You got to know what these things are so that when you recognize your genius, you look to see which container you're going to put them in. Sometimes money just looks so dirty. Like, why does it look so dirty? I'm like, is it germs on this money? So, checklist, workshop. Got it. You are clear to me. Amazing. Affirmation list. Yes. So these are the different types of products. You can sell a checklist. You can give it away for free. You can give a free, you know how you put your email in and get a free PDF or an audio file or an audio class. You have the ability to sell any and everything your heart desires. You can turn it into an empire. Somebody type the word empire in the chat. It is insane, and you get to do so. Now, thing number one is that you need to have a quality product, you guys. I've taught you a lot over the last couple of days, but just remember that you got to have a quality product, and you have to have a market that wants to buy it and they can afford it. I'm going to say that again. You have to have a market that wants to buy it. They have to. Sometimes you're trying to sell to people who don't have the money. They want to buy it, but they don't have the money. So they need to want it and they need to be able to buy it. Come on now. So if you were on yesterday, I talked about validating the product. That was very important because a lot of people skip that step. The reason why I told you guys to talk about 3 things that you can do and that you can validate on that call yesterday, you should be able to walk away and say, you know what? I can go get those 5 customers doing one of these things. That's what that was for. Hopefully somebody does it, right? Whether you join or not, I'm telling you guys, this is what you got to do. Most people skip it because the enemy has you in your head. This is why I don't take the Lord out of what I do, because there are spiritual things happening at the same time. Okay? So, get in your head, you're dead, as Tony Robbins says. This is a real profitable business. Okay? And the thing is, the person who buys one PDF from you typically buys the audio course, typically buys the mastermind. That's what happens. You buy one thing from Walmart, you go back and you buy more things. So you have to know that this is a real business. A lot of people are looking at this as maybe it'll work. It's a real business. You can do this for year after year after year. Even in depressions, information businesses last. I learned this years ago and I was like, oh my goodness. Even in Great Depressions, there was this guy, he was selling stuff still. He changed his prices, but people still were buying information. It is literally an amazing business, okay? Now, to be as successful as possible, you have to choose the market that has the money to purchase, okay? Now, you have to build relationship with people by communicating. So you communicate on email, you communicate on social media. You can do live events where you talk to them and then sell them back into your digital product, okay? You can go pass out flyers at the mall and invite them to your website or to talk to you on the phone, and then you sell them your mastermind or your group coaching. You can do this. You don't have to be super techie, but you do have to speak to people. And I've been pressing this into your minds if you've showed up over the last 2 nights, because I want you to remember that what you have to sell. You cannot build a business. It's like stuff flying around. It's like, what is going on? You cannot build a business without talking to people and hiding and taking classes instead of selling. So you have to sell. You have to sell. You cannot hide from it. All right? So you have to have a product or service. You could have, like, I have all these journals that I'm getting ready to ship off. These journals, right, come with a digital. Look at this, you guys. Hold on. These are some of the journals. I have so many, but these are getting mailed off. These people are part of a group. They paid $127. They're a part of a digital group. They got 10 audios, and they got a Voxer group, which is an audio chat group. So it's like a, VIP type group where, we in there, we're talking. And they are getting mailed journals. So I sold all of this on the internet. This is information, okay? So the journals are one thing, and then the digital product is the main thing. The journal was a bonus, okay? Those are prayed over journals, and that was a bonus to a digital product. The product was 10 audios inside of a membership area. So they go to the website, they pay $120. They literally it redirects and logs them into a membership site. It's teachable. They go in there, they follow the instructions, they take the class, and then they get a journal as well as a bonus. And they have this group on Voxer, which is an app that you can have on your phone. The only way they get the link to the Voxer group is if they paid. And so now we can actually have conversation, and literally, it's amazing. Can you do this? Yes or no? I'm getting ready to change this group, by the way. If you want to get into this group and have lifetime access, it's called Pin Power. It's $127. Shameless plug. Don't be ashamed to plug your products, because it's about to go up. But right now you have lifetime access. So it'll be a subscription. It'll be a subscription because I'm in there live, actively praying and interceding and teaching during different times. And so it's a short way to get many lessons that spark you and keep you going throughout the week. So it's pretty dope. So yeah, that's that. But that's a digital product. Who can do this? Who can do this? You guys, you can do this. So that is very, very important to know, that you have to have a product or service that people, they want and they can pay for. It needs to be all centered around the person, the customer. If you have a business, and I'm going to teach you this if you join Launch, Sell, Repeat, but if you have a business that is centered around what people want, you literally won't have refund issues. I don't have refund issues. I don't have, most information businesses, which is what we're doing, get used to the language too. People be having these companies and they be like, oh, I just made $1 million. And then they get 50% refund. I make money. I literally out of the year have 5 refunds. I could have 9,000 transactions and 5 refunds. Not because I have a sign that says I don't give refunds. No, but because I build things. I say, do you want this? They say yes or no. The people who say yes, I say pay here. And then I go deliver the work. And a lot of times the work is already done because I've already taught it, and then they buy it. So it's really, really powerful. It's really, really powerful for you guys to really understand that there is no limit in this business. All right. So you want to have a product that you focus on. It can be a service. So maybe you're providing coaching services. Maybe you're providing coaching services in a group setting. That's a digital product. All right. But you want to be customer driven, meaning you build things that people are asking and willing to pay for. Okay. Now, you have to understand that it's your job to get this product out to the masses. So that means you have to speak to people on different platforms. So you need to every single day know what are all the ways that I speak to people? And you got to show up and speak to them. Most people are hiding. Most people are hiding. Most people are hiding. So check yourself if you know that you're like hiding. Why am I hiding? And get help so you can stop trying to build a business and then avoid the reality of some personal development that you need. This business is heavy on the personal development because you're going to be testing. So when you test something, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. If you don't position it as a test, you end up thinking that you yourself are a failure. And so then you come into all these mental issues, and that's not a thing. So, but the enemy will try you. So I hope that are you guys listening? Let me pause. Let me pause and let me see. Y'all like, y'all, if you knew, y'all know I like to unmute because I like to hear people talking.
Yes. This is awesome.
Yes.
I'm taking notes.
Good.
Me too.
I love it. Okay, listen, if you're new, you guys, the little kid in me be like, they're not talking to me. Even though I'm talking and you're not supposed to be talking, the little kid in me wants to hear noise. So, after, what's up, Christina? Hi, Zanae, Alexandria, Stephanie, Rebecca. I love it. Okay, great. See, now we're all on one accord. So you have to know, what are all the platforms that I use to speak to people? A platform could just be your phone and you actually texting everybody in your phone, like, don't forget, I got this offer. You know, that's very important. Most people sleep on their telephone. Okay. Now, what I want to tell you is that it's very, very important to have an ideal customer. My phone thinks I'm working out, my Apple Watch. You literally want to have an ideal customer. Okay? You got to know how they walk, how they talk, what language they use. What do they type in Google? Talk to them. Speak their language. Okay? Talk to them and speak their language. What does that mean? When I was doing hair, for example, I said, if you are a classy diva, you like to be sassy yet classy, and you want to have hair extensions that don't have lumps and look like crunchy, I'm your girl. If you want healthy, shiny, bouncy hair, natural looking hair, I'm your girl. That's their language, because she's saying to her friends, I'm sick and tired of getting my hair done and it look ghetto. I'm sick and tired of getting my hair done and it got lumps and bumps and humps. So that language is why she related to me. She's my ideal person. I said classy for a reason. I want the corporate woman. So sometimes I say hair, that goes from the boardroom to date night. Boardroom is CEO language. I want to attract CEOs. So your language can make you have broke results. Are y'all listening? Are y'all catching? Your language can make you have broke results, because a lot of times people do business with past fears and worries and doubts, and just, I don't know if people making money right now. So then they're saying things like that when it's time to make the offer, and it's a mess. So speak your ideal client's language, the ideal person that you want to work with. What do they already know? What do they understand it already? My ideal people already understand investments. Even if they don't have it, they understand investing. So we're not about to have certain conversations. Only conversation is like, how much is it? Let me go see if I'm gonna do it right now. That's all we're talking about. And they asking questions. Am I gonna get this? Is it gonna help me with this? That's my ideal people. And it's the reason why it works. The reason why I have those type of people is because I preface, hey, this is for you if you're ready to. This is not for you if you don't like. I just make sure I'm speaking their language, and I use language to keep out the people that I don't want. I say Jesus all the time on purpose. You get to build a business the way that you desire, you guys. All right. Now, here's the thing. Remember, I told you this the other day. If your product already exists somewhere, that's a good thing. Don't try to make something that no one else is doing. You haven't seen it validated anywhere. I'm just saying, you can do it, but you're going to be the first, and however the first go, the first people normally be gone off the earth by the time it starts popping. So I prefer to look at things that are validated. I would rather get new rims on the wheel instead of invent the wheel. Every now and then I want to invent the wheel, but it's definitely not the thing that my life depends on. It's just a hobby. If it works, it works. But in my business, I want to just be another version of rims offered to the people. Tires have rims. Tires are already invented. There's different rims. You can get all kinds. I want to make one of the kinds. That's it, right? So, making sure you understand who your ideal customer is. You can have multiple types of ideal customers. So you can have the mom and you can have the single chick. The key to that is you have to speak both of their language. You have to say something that catches the mom and you have to say something that catches the single chick. So for example, when I was just speaking about, doing hair, doesn't matter what the information product is, right? If I'm teaching a class on how to do your hair at home, I can say, this class is for you if you have to be in the boardroom, if you have to go pick up the kids and you still want to maintain and have tips so that you can pick them up and, look presentable. And it's also for you if you are like single, ready to mingle and you want to be fabulous and classy and sassy. Now it's it's the woman. She may be with the kids. She may be single and ready to mingle. I want both of them and they both like to be classy and sassy. Does that make sense? Let me pause. I'm saying a lot.
Makes a lot of sense.
Perfect. Any questions so far? Ray says yes. Stephanie says yes. So many gems. Yes. I want to just kind of like give you guys, something that's how you do. This is also a teaching style, you guys. This is a teaching style. You can educate people for free, and a percentage of you guys will get inside of the launch sale mastermind. So there's no such thing as giving. Like the people that I'm talking to, they're ready to stop doing it by themselves and they desire a coach and they want transformation and they want the results for real this time. They're ready to push the button. In general, it's still great. Like you help people and then you get paid. So this is a teaching style. You teach the mentality of, let me just go ahead and give y'all that. When you are teaching, let me show you guys something really quickly. I'll talk about it. Well, I'm not gonna show you right now. I'll wait. When you are teaching, you can teach the mindset of something for free, and then make an invitation. Okay, you make an invitation for those who want to go further faster with you to join the paid thing. So you teach the mentality, you teach the do's and don'ts, you teach the lessons learned for free. People need that. That stuff is just as valuable as the paid stuff, period. So you got to also understand the value of what you are giving away so that you can have confidence and be calm. There's no angst about, oh my God. No, like me telling you to speak your ideal customer's language, the average person doesn't do that. That's why they don't do well with sales. That's why the story comes that people don't want to buy. And that's why they ended up quitting or switching the business. And it still doesn't work because they don't sell well. They don't use good language to attract the right person who wants to buy. That in itself, I can log off. If you just take that and really meditate on it for the next 3 days and you practice, you start saying, what does my person say? How are they talking? And you get on the phone and you call people and you listen to people and you Google and get their language and then you go talk to somebody, guarantee you make some money. I'm case closed. We're 20 minutes. Like there's nothing else for me to do. I could stop. Does that make sense? Understanding the value that you provide so that you can be unapologetic about your offer is massive. I'm going to say that again. Understanding the value that you provide so that you can be unapologetic about your offer, that is huge because it will give you confidence. So that's why it's very important for you to really look at what is the value of what I'm saying to them? What is the value of what I'm giving to them? What is the value? When I say value, again, if you know this fact, what can you run away from here and go do? I've said enough. You can take this, honestly, like I've literally said enough. We can take this if you're studious, if you're wise, You listen and you pause. Every time you hear a gem, pause it, write that thing down, and then make it a point to dedicate time and really practice that thing. The reality is the average person will never do that. Who cares? I still know that my value is my value. Now, did you catch that? It's getting good. It's getting good. The average person won't take action, but that doesn't change my value. And it's not my value, it's the value that I'm providing. It's the value that I'm providing. My value, Lakeisha Michelle, you can't change it. God gave it to me. But the value that I'm presenting to you, these are facts. When you test them out, you'll see the proof. It's not about me. Somebody needed that. Somebody need to be free right now. Can somebody just get free with me real quick? Somebody need to be free right now. Did you get?
Amen.
Did you catch that? That was yummy. That was yummy to my soul. This is stuff I wish somebody had really broke down to me, because I would go launch something and it didn't work. And then I would be like, I suck. No, I don't suck. I'm the bomb. Nothing can stop me being the bomb. God made me that way. It's a done deal. What I did wasn't accurate. I don't have enough information. So that sucked, but I don't. And I can make that better. Who cares if that sucked? Can't do nothing to me besides I'm just going to do better. I'm done. Listen, because I know, let me tell y'all something. Going around in circles, I showed you guys a picture last night of me in January. I showed you proof in January 14 or something like that, 2015. And then I didn't even start again until August. That's how long it took to get my mind together to believe it. But nobody got time for that in 2022. Give yourself the permission you need to go, to fly, to jump off the ledge. My daddy always says, push the button. My daddy says, push the button. Stuff like, what is going on? All this stuff flying around. Something happened and I don't know what. My daddy says, push the button. And if you don't blow up, you're doing good. You're doing good. Period. Just keep going. It's not about me. I'm free. Hallelujah. Amen. That was good. Right. I'm telling you, I know how good it is because I spent so much time, years, and I bought everything under the sun, every software. And the reality is I just needed a coach to kick my butt, because when I hired one, he kicked my butt. And it was an action-based boot camp. It was not about sitting and learning. He taught us a couple things, and he was like, every week, do what you need to do. And we had to check in, and it was like military boot camp. And that's when my behind got it together. And now that was the breaking point. I had a bunch of different coaches. His style was the one that kicked me off the ledge. But all my coaches helped me in one way or another. So, Bianca. So here's the deal. Ideal customer. All right. Now, you have to understand how to sell. I stressed this the other night, but you do have to understand how to sell. Does that make sense? You have to understand how to sell, because you cannot have a great product, or you can have a great product and literally you don't sell, you hide. Hiding literally costs you money. It costs you confidence. It costs you courage. It costs you money. It costs you. All right. So the thing is, you have to be cool with selling. And selling is literally making an offer. Can somebody just type in the chat, I make excellent offers. I make excellent offers. I make excellent offers. I make excellent offers. Literally. I make excellent offers. That is so important. Because if if you don't go in and hype yourself up and believe in what you're doing, that sales language is going to suck and you're going to crash. You're literally going to be like, well, because I help people, because whatever. You're going to be fumbling, and that fumbling shakes up your confidence, and your confidence not being right shakes up the other person's confidence. And then it's this big unconfident fest. It's a hot mess. So you have to be an excellent salesperson, and it's literally because you make great offers. And offers are strategic. I make excellent offers. So true. When you learn to sell, it makes such a difference. Oh, for sure. You have to understand that deciding to take on this, unconfident investor, deciding to take on this or any other business. That's why people keep switching businesses. If you keep switching businesses, today you do hair, the next day you do the, if you don't have a good sales skill, you're the same person in a different business. So just remember that it doesn't matter what business you do. If you literally don't focus on offering people the service or product consistently with the right language, then it's gonna not be the best thing that it could be. All right, so now I keep telling you guys this all the time, but pre-selling your service or product is massive, meaning go find people who will give you money to build it. You may be like, oh my God, will it work? Yes, you buy tickets to a concert. We're going to Fred Hammond on Sunday. You buy the ticket before you get there. It's the same thing. You tell people what they're going to get and you show up and you give it to them. If you had paid for this, you still would have paid for it first, and then you would have came here, and then you would be getting this information at this time. So you guys already know everybody and mama selling classes on the internet. You can pre-sell tickets to an event, to a webinar, to a live workshop. You can pre-sell tickets and then deliver the product at a specific date that you tell them in advance, so they know that they're going to get it by a certain time. People like to get their tickets to the beta version of what you're offering. Bianca, if you were here, I would. Right? So offers are strategic. They are. They truly, truly, truly are. And I teach you how to make strategic offers inside of launch, sell, repeat. Like that's a whole, you got to focus. We talk about how to discover what the problem is, what the desire is, what the solution is, what's the language that you use. And you practice those things with me. So it's really, really, really dope. Selling is literally a conversation. Okay? So here's the deal. Once you have an ideal target market, once you understand and harness that there's a language you speak to them, okay, then you go find the people and you know where you're going to talk to them and where you're going to look for them. Then you have to put yourself on a schedule. You have to put yourself on a schedule, because if you don't schedule it, it doesn't get done. You have to schedule the times where you're going to market. Market is you waving your hand at people, giving them information. Selling is you asking for the cash. These are two different things. A lot of times people group marketing and selling as one thing. No, they are two different things. Selling is saying, so the investment today is, would you like to pay here? Click here, go. That's a sales conversation. That's an opportunity for them to buy because you told them what to do, you told them about the price, and then you ask them to take action. Even when you're not telling them to buy something for cash, if I'm asking you to sign up for this Zoom, right? It's free. That's a sale. It's not monetary, but that is a sale. Are you guys catching?
Yes.
Good. Any questions so far? No questions. Great. So understanding that you always are selling. Now, here's what you need to make this work, you guys, to make sales now. I'm going to give you this and then I'm going to close. Y'all ready? Write this down, because when you walk away, you're going to have a checklist. You go get it, make it happen, but you'll have at least an order of things that you need. Okay? And some of these things you can give or take, but anyway, here we go. Let's go. Y'all ready? Let me hear ready. I know it's late. Some of you guys on the East Coast.
Ready.
Ready.
I see it. I see it.
You ready?
Rebecca, Bianca,
Ready.
Alexandria. I love it. I love it. I love it. So you need a powerful offer. I gave you a couple keys just now on what's a powerful offer. You need a powerful offer. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the offer needs to address the problem and the solution. Period. Here's what makes you're so welcome. You're welcome, Ray. Thank you. You have to address the problem and the solution, or people are just there. Tell them what the problem is. For example, the problem is people are signing up for creating course offers and they suck at selling. So you can take every class in the book on how to make a course. If you suck at selling, you're not going to make money. This is a problem because you know why? It keeps you up at night. You want to make the extra money and you know you can do it, but it's just not working and you can't figure it out. And every time you go to tell people about it, you're fumbling and it's driving you nuts. And now you feel like you're an imposter and you hear people doing things and you're like, oh my God, that's my idea. I know this stuff. I can do what she does, but it's not working for you because you literally need to become really, really confident at launching and selling on repeat. You need to decide that, yes, I get to make money continuously on the internet, off the internet, selling digital products. And I'm going to become a master at it. So listen, here's what I'm going to do. For 8 weeks, I'm going to work with my coach and I'm going to learn this business, the business of it. I'm going to practice my selling. I'm going to go and ask people to pay me in exchange for my help in this particular area expertise. And I'm going to get results. And I'm going to prove to myself and to the world that I do know this, I own this, I do this, and I'm going to see profit as I help people prosper. Do you guys see how I just did that?
Yes. Very impressive.
And that was off the cuff, right? But that's what I do. And that's what Launch, Sell, Repeat is. But that's a problem. It sucks when people are like, man, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. I see everybody buying mastermind after mastermind. You're spending all this money doing all these things. And then you ain't selling nothing. That's a serious problem. So how do you become the CEO, seller of your digital product? So powerful offer, know the problem and the pain point. You need to know it and you need to have a powerful solution. I don't know if I listed that as one or two things. You need to make a powerful offer. You need to know the problem. You need to know the pain points. You need to know the solution. All right. Now, the thing that you have to have, you guys, and I know this is kind of like redundant, but like everything, you're supposed to be repetitive. It really does help your customer. You sell the things that you could do with your eyes closed. Sell the things that you can do with your eyes closed. So if you are having doubts, go get somebody the result so that you have the confidence and I know I can do this. Get the result. Before I started selling how to make websites, I got so many hairdressers' websites and they were getting ranked on Google. So then I started charging because I did it. Like at first I was just showing people what I was doing. And then I realized I can do a website in 1 hour, literally. Still to this day, it takes me an hour to make a website. So I realized, I started doing websites for hairstylists.com and I just started selling websites. It was such easy money. $250 a pop. Then I didn't want to do it myself anymore. So then I just made a video and then I sold the video on how to do it. Listen, I'm teaching you how to turn everything into money. The Lord is giving you the ability to produce wealth. Wealth is in you. Your job is to know how to take what you know and turn it into income, period. I was at work. I got a video somewhere. I'm sure I can find it on my Google Drive. Where I'm doing hair and this lady is sitting next to me with her computer and I'm pointing and clicking while I'm doing hair. I'm gonna always clock coin, period. You have to be a salesperson in business. Walmart did not get into business to hope and hide about selling. Nobody does. Your favorite person on the internet who sells courses loves selling. Okay, they call it offers, whatever. So what you do is make sure you prove it to yourself. Teach what you know with your eyes closed. Okay, make sure you are really, really good at talking about the benefit of it. Most course creators, most digital product creators talk about, we're going to be on Zoom and we're going to have a membership site and we're going to whatever. No one cares. They don't care what the technical things are. They want the benefit. You don't want to talk about the feature. The feature, when you buy a car, they're going to say, oh, it has the black trim and the silver thing and the whatever. Those are features. The benefit of having this is that every time I use this microphone, it blocks the sound. So when I'm singing, I don't have to worry about that annoying sound coming through the mic. Would you like to buy? Are you doing a podcast? Are you recording songs and you don't want to have all those weird pop sounds or t sounds? If so, you definitely want to grab this. You guys see what I'm doing? You have to have this skill. It's not hard. You just got to slow down and think about, why do they need this? What's the benefit of having this? If you don't have it, it's going to pick up your crap. Very simple. You need the skill set. Pause. Are you catching? Is this helping? I'm dropping a lot of stuff.
Thank you.
Yes.
Totally helping.
Yes, ma'am.
That's Keisha's voice. What's up, Keisha?
Yes. What up? You know me, I show up.
Yes, girl. I said, look, I know that voice. I love it. I love it. Now, let me give you guys some tips on what makes people take action. Well, you guys already know bonuses, right? Bonuses help people take action, okay? Bonuses are powerful. What can you offer that complements what you're doing? So, for example, the launch sale repeat, if you choose to join launch sale repeat, let me pull up the page. Hold up. Way. They're bonuses and they make sense for the course. Okay. What does that mean? Like literally they benefit you. There is a fly and I am going to get it with a vengeance. The bonuses. Hold on, let me pull it up. Hold up. Let's go to pages. Hold on. Let me pull it up. The bonuses allow you to use their tools that'll support you in your journey. So it just makes sense. It just makes sense. So if you go, let's look at the bonuses here. 10 steps to 10K. Some of you guys have it, some of you guys don't. The reality is it's literally, that's $1,000 product. That honestly, it's a $10,000 product. Let me tell you why. Everything I teach in there, literally I still do. And it's the reason why I make 6 figures a year on the internet. That course alone is worth the price of admission. $20,000 in an hour masterclass. That course alone worth the price of admission. These are bonuses. The 30-day workbook, right? It helps you track all of the things I'm telling you about. The marketing language, all of the stuff I'm telling you that you need, these are the bonuses. Oh, it's a duh offer. Does that make sense? So make sure that your bonuses are fire and they complement. You don't have to have 3, you can just have 1. But I have 3 because I have no interest in teaching these again. People have paid all kinds of money for this stuff. I'm not teaching that again. I'm focused on people who want to sell. And so because I'm zeroing in on that, these offers make sense. So have bonuses that complement your offer. This is what makes it powerful. Does that make sense, you guys? Lifetime access.
Yes.
So much sense. So like if I tell you you need to be tracking every day how you talk to people, guess what? You're gonna be like, oh my God, okay. Guess what? This right here is a tracker. So now you don't have to worry about how you're gonna do it. It's already in there, okay? So that is how you make your offer powerful, by having great bonuses. If you can, try to think of what complements this thing so that it makes it a no-brainer. You know, when you go to the mall and they start bundling all these things, what can you bundle? Tomorrow, what if you did a fire sale and you decided that, oh, tomorrow, I'm going to sell this thing. I take an X amount of dollars off. This is another technique, having limited availability for something. Limited availability, like, okay, for the next 48 hours, you can get these 4 things for $48. You could do it tomorrow. Who want to wake up and make money? Wake up and make your dough. Wake up, pray, and make it. Period. All right, let me get back to my script so I can be on time. I'm doing really good at time. Keisha, are you proud of me? You should be proud of me. I'm almost
very, very proud. This is not normal.
A round of applause. A round of applause.
right. Y'all know I'll be talking forever. I said in 2022, I'm gonna literally be better. I ain't gonna make no promises, but I'm gonna be better than I've been. Okay, so listen.
I like the old style though. It's okay.
I know y'all are crazy like me. So like, it's so funny because my mentors be like, no one else can just have people on. I'm like, we be chilling, and they still buy. Like they think like it's gonna be. Listen, but don't mind me. Okay, so listen, because this is how we get our test. So limited offers are awesome. They really do help you launch, sell, repeat all the time. So you guys have literally seen me say you got 48 hours, 24 hours, whatever the case may be. Putting a limit on what you offer is a powerful technique. It always works. You can put a limit, so maybe the first 5 people are going to get it for this price. Maybe the first 5 people are going to get it for this price, right? That's a limitation on an offer. That makes people take action now. Right? That's, you guys use the technique. How can I put a limitation on this that allows people to want to act sooner than later? Talked about the benefits. Okay, what else? Always know the value of what you offer. I talked about that earlier, but knowing the price value, where did I get $10,000 from? Is because literally with what I teach you, the minimum you should make is $100,000. The minimum. Not because I'm guessing, but because I'm telling you that'll get you $100,000 a year on your no work year. Not because I'm telling you guys that's the technique. So it's very much the value of it. You're not going to invest that, but you still need to understand the value. I talked about that earlier. Okay. It's very important that you show people that so that they recognize that you recognize your value. Even if you're going to give it all away for $47, make sure you talk about the value of it. When you position it properly, it becomes a no-brainer for your ideal person.
So you came up, wait, I just had a question. So the minimum you should make is 100,000.
Yes.
And so is that why, so wait, I think I was trying to, so is that related to 10,000, 10K? How is that tied back to that number?
So 100,000, what I'm referencing is the information that you're purchasing is the systems to support. Like when I do nothing, I still make $100,000 if I don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like I was not working and I do my taxes. As I'm bearing my mom, like, dang, I still made $100,000. I wasn't doing nothing. It looked like y'all think I wasn't doing nothing. Literally the payment plans and things are coming in. And I was literally with my family. You know what I'm saying? And just chilling out and minding my business, right? Because this is the kind of business that literally pays you while you're sleeping, while you're at the park, while you're with your whoever. So my point is this mentality, the thing that I'm teaching you, if you do this, it's not because I'm special. You have to have a powerful offer, know the benefits, be an excellent seller, and then be offering. It takes you 10 hours, maybe a week to do what I'm telling you guys to do. Once you get it in your DNA and it's a lifestyle, you could be anywhere in the world, living it up and making your income. You don't I'm not trying to sell that. Sometimes I don't I don't know why, but I'm like, people should stop trying to buy those. But that is a result of the way what I'm teaching you guys. Mm-hmm. It just is. It just is. So you look at the value. What is the worst case? What's the lowest number, right? It's the lowest number. So
for just one quick question, and I know I missed that part. When you say a powerful offer, do you have to go through the whole thing? Can you just give me the bullet points again? I know I missed that.
Well, these are all part of the offer. Benefits, value, price points, bonuses. This is what makes up an offer. Great question. Somebody else probably had that question too. Are you guys understanding that this is what makes the offer powerful? When you understand their pain point, it becomes powerful because you were speaking to it. Can you imagine if I was speaking to you, Keisha, and I just kept saying, careers suck? That's you're gonna be like, she's not my coach. Because I'm like, nobody cares about the corporate world, whatever, because she literally coaches corporate people, right? So I would be counseling her out.
Well, that's how somebody lost me as a client. By the way, just heads up. If somebody lost me as a client, because I literally paid this guy when I was in corporate, 10 grand and to like help me design ClickFunnels and all this stuff. And he did the work and he was great, but he kept on saying, like, people don't want to stay in corporate. Everybody wants to start a business. Like that. I was like, okay, like I can't even work with you anymore.
Yeah,
because you don't know.
Listen, I am here for keeping your day job. I believe the majority of people need to keep their day job and side hustle until your side hustle replaces your income. I believe in that because most people don't understand. They can't do the financial. There's a mentality shift that has to happen. There's a management. There's a bunch of stuff that comes with running your own business. You can do it. I kept my day job until my automatic income replaced my day job. So I'm here for the day job because the reality is it's a check that, so you're not doing things out of angst. Like this has to work. Nobody got time for that. Like, listen, the average person doesn't have the mental capacity to be worried about entrepreneurial crap. Keep a job and then hustle. That's what I believe. So, but my point is, Keisha made a great point. He wasn't speaking her language. I gave you my money and you're literally dissing what I'm doing, helping other people doing. That's not the right vibe. You know, like that's lame. So
I'm like, bye. Could have gotten another 30 grand, but bye.
See you later. Because it's like a headache. That's a mental, like, oh, it's a bug, it's a gnat. So what makes the offer powerful, great question, is understanding the pain point and the problem that your ideal person is trying to solve. So Keisha was trying to solve a problem for career women. Meanwhile, she had a coach who was dissing careers. That don't go together. Boom, there goes a client who won't be a repeat client. If a client purchases something for $10,000, for example, Keisha has spent at least $4,000 or $5,000 with me. So if you, she's like, she literally has. So, and look, you guys,
that's the whole crack. But can I just say, but it works. Like, you know, it works. Like I've gotten all the books and all the courses. I think last year when we did the unleash women, whatever you call, unleash her. Yeah, you know, unleash her. I can't even remember what you call it.
One of them things you told me.
Right, and I think you obviously teach a lot, but like literally every time I saw Lakeisha on the live, I was like, oh, I need to be on the live too. Like, you know, you just watch the energy, and that's how the sales come in, because people are like, they get excited when they see you. Even me, like every time I see Keisha on the live, I get excited as well. So don't sleep on it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What happens is when you are who you hang around. So yes, you're going to invest, but you're investing for access to how does this work? And when Keisha got like, okay, help me hear this, help me see this differently. Boom, we jump and then she goes right back in. So what she's referencing also when I'm hustling, because I do love to grind, right? You're near me. I'm not like away somewhere. You're near me. So when I'm working, you're working, the energy rubs off on you. There's a transference. So there is an exchange. There's transformation in transaction, period. That's just what she's referencing. And you can't help but over time pick up my sales language. So like Keisha became bolder, her camera confidence changed, all kind of stuff changed. She started looking all like, I was like, okay, girl. Her friends were like, what are you doing different? She's in the bubble. We're in a bubble.
If I could find the text, I would literally send it to people. Like people were snapshotting my YouTube video. Like, were you dating somebody? What happened? What's going on?
No, she's hanging with Lakeisha Michelle.
And she told me about I don't have it on today, but I was wearing the Ruby Woo MAC lipstick on all the videos. And everybody, people notice how you look too. They do.
Yes, I am big on, you guys, I'm really big on, first of all, I'm a cosmetologist, okay? I'm an artist, I'm a singer, I'm a stage presenter. So if you're in my camp and you want to love, and you say, Keisha, listen, everybody don't want me telling them about how they look on camera. But if you invite me to give feedback, then I'm so happy. And that just comes with everything that I do. So like if you're in Launch, Sell, Repeat, and I'm looking at your videos and you give me permission to give you some feedback that I think will upgrade your video, that's like, again, another benefit of having a coach who's a freaking artist. I can make you look like Beyonce. The end. Everybody has a Beyonce in them somewhere. So this is what we mean about powerful. Look at Bianca. She's like, wait a minute. Wait, let me. This is what we mean. Recognize the benefit of what you're offering. All right. having limitations helps people purchase. Okay, having price points that make people say, duh, yes, I want to jump in, right? And then a type of limitation, not only on time frame, but on how many people can join, right? So there's a limitation on the site right now about how many people can buy. So having these options help you be powerful. Another thing that helps be powerful is when you offer payment plans. I don't like to do a lot of payment plans because sometimes it gets annoying. Beware, certain price points have certain mentalities, but it's okay. The way you combat attracting the wrong person is your language. So I always make sure I tell people, this is an investment. You're not just spending money. This is an investment. You're investing in yourself, right? You're investing in yourself. Even the people that you bought from and they didn't help you, that was an investment. You learned something from that, what not to do, what to look out for. It's still an investment, right? And so like using the right language helps you not have certain issues in business. A lot of people have money mentality issues when it comes time to offer the price because they're sick of like annoying customers, or they have a fear of something like, you know, I'm overpriced, underpriced. Do they have money? I'm trying to be, I don't want anybody to think I'm this. All of that, you got to get that together because it's going to mess up your sales. But having competitive pricing that makes people feel like, man, this is really, really awesome is important. Now, can I just add this into when you're making your offer for my coaches, hear me and hear me by the Spirit of God. This is what Prophet Lovey says when he's getting ready to go deep. Listen to me and listen to me by the Spirit of God. Listen. and I understand why he's saying that. Don't listen with your natural ear. Listen by the Spirit, because you're going to miss this. Coaches, when you're making a close, when you're getting to the end and you're asking for the sale, when you say your investment today is $12.97, there are payment options and their details are on the sales page. I'm going to drop the link and I'm going to get some questions. When you say that, do not start teaching again. Well, because this, and because you got to understand that the Lord loves. Hey! What you're doing typically is you've set a price, you've got uncomfortable, and now you're trying to convince them, and now you're trying to convince yourself. Yo, chill out. Say the price. What do I say? Who knows what I say? Price and, anybody has heard me say this a million times. I say price and
Smile.
Smile.
Exactly. Price and smile. Y'all know, look, if you've been following me long enough, price and smile. Be cool with what your value is, the value is, and chill out. Price and smile. I learned that in the salon because I was scared to ask people for money for the hair that I just did. Talk about a broke mentality. That's crazy. How am I gonna go? My back hurt, my knees hurt, and I'm literally scared to offer a hairstyle price. I just did their hair. Like, so can you imagine when you're selling something that's like invisible, it's digital? So sometimes old money stories come up. So be mindful. I see a lot of coaches. They offer the thing. I was coaching a lady a couple weeks ago. She told me her product was amazing, by the way. It was so amazing. It was in a dating niche. It was amazing. And then she started teaching right after she said what it was. And then as she was talking, I could tell she was trying to convince herself. I was like, oh God. I said, shh, no. Say the price and smile. Okay, so what else? I got my notes. Said that already. And just finally, just remembering, I'm going to wrap with this. Remembering that one person typically, after, even if their first sale is $19, $27, $47, typically they go on to do more business with you. So Brian Tracy taught me this years ago when I was in the salon. I was probably 2022. He said, when you see a customer, you need to know their worth, their value for the year. And I was like, oh, he's like, don't just honor the initial transaction. That was gold for me because at the time I was in the salon and I realized that, yeah, I want this person to come back. So that means I have to be orderly. I have to be diligent. I have to ask if I suck and be okay with getting better. I have to upgrade my tools and use nice products. I have to show up looking presentable because I'm interacting with the person and I want them to come back. I like working with Keisha over and over again. I like working with Sandra over and over again. I like working with Rebecca over and over again. We have a great time. I like working with Dawn. I like working with Madrina. You guys, it's fun. So now it's like we're in our own little world and and the thing is, guess what? They ask for their next product. They're like, or even when I'm teaching or doing a product, they say, can you add this? Can you help with this? Can you do this? So it's a business, I said this earlier, that is customer driven. It's all about you. So that's why your communication, I recommend, I'm gonna say, I'm literally about to close. I recommend everybody really study communication skills. Learn how to speak and deal with people because it really will help you not process like people's comments wrong, and it'll help you get better and and just build a great relationship with your customers. Because I like that all my customers, we just be like, cool. Like it feels like we're like, Keisha, you see how comfortable Keisha was, you guys speaking up. Because she's working with me forever. She know my vibe. We be vibing. Like we be chilling. Some people are like so weird and like we went to a celebrity's house the other night and I was like, can we go? It's too professional here. I don't want to be here. It's boring. You gotta like whisper and creep in the back. I don't want to be here. I was like, boo, screw this. I was like, no, I want to have a good time. You get to build a business and work with the people that you have fun with. And so it is a blessing and an honor, you guys, to work with you, free and paid, by the way. I enjoy seeing all my people who show up every day on Facebook Live and Instagram. This is what you're building if you choose to join. So let me tell you guys about Launch, Sell, Repeat. If you haven't heard already, this is a mastermind.
Can I just say one thing? Just
yes.
Real quick before you go into the end of it. I wanted to just say, I forgot to mention this. When you were talking about language, I learned that from you as well. It's so important. Only use language for the type of clients you want to attract is so true. And I wrapped up my most recent group cohort last December of my group coaching program for career women.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it blows my mind that every single woman from the last cohort got either a promotion, a raise, or got a new job. This is like not normal, everybody. But you know why? I was like, every time I tell them to do something, they took action. And you know why? In all my sales conversations, or like when I go online, I'm like, if you're not ready to take action, this is not for you. If you're not ready to do the work, this is not for you. I even heard you say that the other day, I only get the dream clients. I'm like, why are my clients so amazing? Because I don't get the people that just show up and don't do the work. So therefore they all get results.
Yes.
So I just wanted to highlight that, like, I don't have refunds, like how you don't have refunds. Like the energy is changing. I don't get refunds. I don't get complaints. I don't get none of that. Because I'm like, say the things that Lakeisha says to do. So I just wanted to say that before you go into your.
That literally made me so excited. You guys, it's so exciting and listen, the funny thing is it's a mirror because when I tell Keisha something, she goes and she does it and she reports, hey, I did this, I'm working on this, you said this, explain that. She's listening and doing. Sandra's the same way. I watch her in different products, listening and doing. Why? Because my language is, I'm always like, where are my action takers at? Even when you fall off, you come back and be like, yo, I fell off, but I'm back. Because I make it okay to fall off and come back. And long as you're committed to action, we still gonna be here, right? And so you can literally build a tribe that has because it's really, that's a technique, you guys, is speaking to a mentality. That's actually a technique. So part of, just write that down, part of finding your ideal customers, what I do is I speak to the mind of my dream client. How does she, how does she want to talk? How does he, listen, how do they want to walk, talk? Who do they want to be? What do they want to have? What are their fears? Which is, I said, find the pain point and the problem. What problems are they having? What do they desire? What do they need to know, like right now? What are they sick and tired of thinking about and struggling with? Know it so that you can speak to it. And you speak to it and it becomes natural. And the thing is, it takes drilling. Like when I say drilling, like in basketball, where they go through basketball drills, that's what it takes. It really does take you putting yourself. One of my clients, she's been messaging me. I love that she took action. I told her these techniques in detail, but we're not there yet, so we're working on it next week. But so she literally started messaging me the videos already ahead of time and was like, I'm about to just start practicing. She literally said, this is a whole nother client, she literally said, I just tapped into your energy. I saw you do it, and so I did it. And the thing about me that I will say that is an advantage, y'all know I love the Lord Jesus and I pray. So when we have spiritual blocks, we pray. Okay. And so it helps when we can deal with some spiritual thing, get rid of it, and then you jump back into work. And it really does boost your confidence. And sometimes it takes time, and then sometimes it's instant. But my clients transform because I pray over you guys. I pray over even my free stuff. I pray all the time, and I'm ready to attack the enemy in your mind, period. I'm like an annihilator. So, okay, back to what I was saying. Thank you, Keisha. I love it. So you guys, launch, sell, repeat. It's super cool. I'm going to play this. I'm going to actually play the video. The details and payment plans are there. You guys, I've been talking about it for so long. The investment is simple. I'm going to play this video. It's 4 minutes. And I want you to be inspired before you go tonight, you guys. And the investment is simple. It's $12.97. There is a payment plan as well. And that gives you lifetime access to the product, which means every time that I launch, sometimes you do good and sometimes you fall off. Sometimes you're doing good and you just plug into it and you get another electrocution of excitement. Listen, you get lifetime access to everything I ever release inside of this course. All right. So there's a payment plan. There are all of the things that I mentioned a minute ago, the things that you wrote down. That's what we do inside of the group in detail. So we're finding the problem and the desire over and over again until it becomes natural for you. We are also, let me pull up the page so I don't miss any points. We are also finding the pain point, the problem and the desire, because people, they do it once and then they forget. So I'm drilling that with you for 8 weeks. I'm helping you make amazing free stuff like this so that you can get your clients on fire before they ever purchase from you. All right. So you're going to do it on your email list. We create an email list, by the way, and on your social media. You pick a platform that you want to focus on for 8 weeks. Okay. Now you are walking away with 3 products. Okay. 3 products. You will walk away and know these are my 3 products so that I'm always ready to sell. There's no way you should not have anything to sell. I'm going to make sure you know what it is and how and what language to sell it. And then of course you got to go do it, but we meet every week and it's accountability. I'm asking, you're not like here hiding. I call on everyone. Ask Dawn, she's already in the product. So, oh, and of course I'm your sales coach for 8 weeks. So once we decide on a product, once you figure out where you're going to be speaking to people, what social media platform you're going to focus on, what type of freebie you're going to make. Okay. What I love about this launch, sell, repeat is the mentality, all the mentality keys that I wish I knew in such a day-to-day practical point. Like even up until this year, I saw some aha moments that I'm like, I've documented them and I'm like, I have to rehearse this over and over and over again with myself and with others. These are what we were releasing on this is round 2. Like literally the page is endless. Like I'm so, that it ignites me because this is the stuff that I wish that I knew, and it cost me who knows what, but all of these notes right here, you guys, I'm going to make checklists out of all of this. So each week, audios, checklists, and this right here is the energy transference that Keisha was talking about. This is it. This is lit. It's going to be insane. So the mindset piece is going to be very, very powerful, very engaged. You're going to have a clear number and goal strategy. Okay. And you will be launching within the 8 weeks. You're not taking the course and then you're launching. I want you launching within 14 days. If it stresses you out, then you'll tell me what makes you feel comfortable. But I would really like you launching within 14 days. I want you to make your investment back while you're with me so that you can see how powerful you are. And when you're testing something with the coach, you can bring me back information and we tweak, and then you go do it again and again. And it literally helps you build the business like for real, for real. This is about building yourself a training and development company, an information company. Okay, so you take one thing that you know. This class will show you, there's a video you can watch on how to put it into a teaching format if you need help with that. And then from there, you're going to be selling. So this is for you if you're actively looking to sell. Actively looking to sell. Okay. So you have, when you walk away, you have the mindset of launching lessons. You have templates that you can use over and over again. We have live group mastermind sessions on Mondays and Thursdays. If you can't make it, you get the replay. Okay. The Voxer group, that's access each day. Monday through Friday, you can ask questions. So your coach is on tap. It's dope. Like, I don't know what else to tell you about that. Like, recorded lessons are all there. The previous things are there instantly when you log in, as well as instant access to the bonuses that I showed you earlier. Let me pull that back up. So all of the details are on the sales page. So you get instant access. So you can start working on all of this. Meanwhile, we launch next week is week 1, and there's 8 weeks of me drilling the same things. You need to do the same things over and over until you can teach the class. Okay. And I want you getting actual results. So 10 steps again, this bonus, 10 steps to 10K teaches you how I sell free things and then make a paid offer. So it's another version of what I'm doing. You need it all. You are a culmination of all the information. So these are things that you can play. Well, first of all, they're dumb powerful. When you get done, you'll see how your products and what conversations you're going to have. It's insane. This 10 steps to 10K, hundreds of people have paid for that course. It's insanely powerful. That will show you what to say for free. Most people struggle with, how do I do the free thing and not teach the paid thing and not give away the paid thing? Anybody in the chat had that question? This answers that question. Notice how I just asked the question, answer the question in your head. Most people always say, how do I teach for free without giving away the paid part? And they're deathly afraid of giving too much. This literally worth the price of admission. It's worth the $12.97. Now, the $20,000 in an hour, if you are doing things like you want to speak in front of a group of people for free, maybe you want to do a live event at a local coffee shop, you could literally say Starbucks meetup for women who want to advance in their careers on a Saturday. And then you meet them at Starbucks and then you offer them into your virtual program. This is the exact strategy. Again, bonus number 2 and bonus number 1, worth the price of admission. Now, I mentioned about how you need to track what you're doing, how you need to understand what your marketing strategy is, how you want to track your numbers each day. This is the workbook that allows you to do it. You could print it off, okay? Or you can just use it as a guide and do it on your tablet. But this is literally, you use it month after month after month. Okay, it helps you measure money, helps you really see if your business is profitable. It's a powerful, this book is literally should be $97. It's $19 by itself because I always wanted that. This is one of those products that when people get it, they're blown away by how good it is and they want more. They want to get the next product because they want to do something live. So that also is a technique that you can actually model just by being in the energy. You pick up all of these tactics. All right, so the details are here. I'm gonna give you guys the link in the chat and I'm gonna play this video and I pray that it inspires you. And I know that it will, but let me find it for you, hold on.
Can I say something real quick before you play the video?
Yes.
Okay, I was trying to wait on you to be done. I'm one of your people. I was with you a long time ago and then I fell off a little bit. But I remember I was trying to get my clients. Every client I got right before the pandemic, I was in a beauty supply store. I used one of your techniques, going to Target to the beauty supply store. So I'm like, here, take my card. If you need a backup stylist, everybody called me and I get all new clients off of that. So I'm like, I need to get back on track.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Listen, that takes me back instantly to like, I will get out here in these streets. You guys, that technique, huh?
I was gonna say, I don't know, you may not remember me. My last name changed. It used to be Krim. I got married over.
Oh, yes, I do.
So.
But you know what? I remember Kiwana. So I do remember calling your name. I just remember what product it was.
Okay. I bought a few, but I know I fell off for a little while.
It's all good. It's good to see your name. Good to see you. Listen, that is amazing, you guys. Even now, making sure, remember, you can go to the stores and like pass out flyers for your digital products. So some of you guys are not doing things because, by the way, you don't need technology. I mean, like you got your phone, you got your laptop, you good. You don't need to have a bunch of funnels and things like that. I know about funnels. I know that they work. I know ads work, but I give you grassroots strategies that you can do now. That is the difference. I'm so glad she said that. That is a difference in this launch, sale, repeat. It's like use what you have now and go get paid to help people. So I'm going to cue this up and the link is in the chat. Get your questions ready and then we will be done. What's up, you guys? I literally was in awe. I've been able to take pictures and capture how I literally wrote the vision and made it plain. I took a picture with my iPhone and I said, one day I'm gonna make money from the internet. And now, like I'm showing you, these are years old, 2015, 2016. This is me teaching classes over the internet. I would speak to people in person for free or online for free. I would teach them really, really yummy stuff, right? So like this picture right here is one of the ads. It was like the characteristics of a successful hairdresser. And then the product that I sold was called the CEO Stylist. And they bought that product. And I was able to travel the world and travel with great people like Lisa Nichols, all in Spain and Barbados and the Bahamas. And I mean, so many countries all over the world while making money from my computer, from my phone, singing in the streets of Barcelona, then going to LA, moving there and renting a rooftop penthouse type place, living like the dream, going and teaching classes, talking to people, teaching them what I know. And they paid $497, $97, all kind of prices to join my virtual classes. Is this something that you would be interested in? Speaking, teaching for free, and then the people that got value, they decide to take a step further and purchase your digital program. It could be ebooks, it could be live workshops that you do online. There's a million ways to play online and make whatever you desire to make by teaching what you know how to do. Now, what I teach now has evolved. It first started out with hair, and I took that and started teaching hair. Then I started teaching people how to use the internet to get clients because I began to become a master at it while in the salon. And so I began to teach that, and that turned into social media, that turned into sales, people wanting to know how was I selling so much money, how was I marketing myself, and literally it transformed my life. I was able to be anywhere in the world and monetize the wealth in me, my wisdom, my knowledge that I applied over and over again and mastered. I don't teach anything that I don't know like the back of my hand that will get you results. And you guys, you can do this. You can use social media. You can be in person. And literally, you see me there standing with a credit card. You can be, that day I made like $20,000. Listen, you can literally use your voice and share your information. This is me launching a product with my girlfriend, Rhea Hillier. This is me, staying somewhere for, I forgot, that place was crazy. Wiz Khalifa was there. It was so crazy. Me teaching classes online. Listen, the greatest thing that I want to tell you is what this business has done is giving me time to be with my mother, giving me time to be with my family. My mother transitioned last year. And because of doing things like selling these classes year after year on the internet, I was able to be with her while getting people results. These are testimonials. I've been doing this for so long, I went and found old stuff and I got new stuff, right? But these are testimonials of people who got their lives transformed because of my work. And my life gets to transform because of the work that I give. I bought time. I bought my freedom. I put in the work and I launch courses that make me excited. I sing, I speak, I do concerts, I do workshops, I do boot camps. Listen, you get to decide if you're gonna take what you know and make it your paycheck so that you can do everything you wanna do in life. Make more time so you can be with family. I love living it up. So listen, I like to live it up. I like to travel and I like to do what I genuinely love and transform lives. At the same time, you get to have it all, but you've got to make a decision. So right now I'm enrolling. The details are below. Launch, Sell, Repeat is open. If you know that you want to get paid for what you know and you want to do it now, not later, holla at your girl. Click the link below. Click the link below. It's literally that simple. Decide yes. Ask me any question that helps you. Choose yes or no. Happily yes or no. But if decide yes, when I say decide yes that you can and you will do this. And if you decide to choose, ask me anything that helps you say yes or no, this is for me. If there aren't any questions, we can go. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds. Thank you, Rebecca. Oh yeah, I do need to add the boxer. Bianca's telling me things. She runs my life. I appreciate you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If there aren't any questions, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give about 30 more seconds for questions. Thank you, Keisha. Is there a replay? I will email this out. You guys, I'm gonna send out a link with the replays, and I want you guys to just remember that you have until this weekend, Saturday midnight, to jump in a little bit. Thank you. Saturday midnight, and yeah, that's that. We'll be on to round 2. Also, Lakeisha has a product on how to make commercials. True. You should be able to make all kind of commercials from your phone. Listen.
I did.
I know that's right. Don't sleep on them commercials. Everything I make on my phone still pay me every day. Bottom line. You're welcome. Okay, cool. There are no questions. Thank you guys for your time this evening. I'm Lakeisha Michelle. The link is at lakeishamichelle.com. If you're watching the replay, ask me anything that helps you choose yes or no. The chat on lakeishamichelle.com goes straight to me. I see it. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for joining. Have an amazing night, you guys. Bless you all.
Thank you. Good night.
You're welcome. Good night.